Good morning. I'm Hannah Birchall. I'm the Director of Marketing, Communications and External Relations here at the University, and I'd like to warmly welcome you all to this University of Salford graduation ceremony. I'd like to thank Honeybee Jazz for their performance, which has certainly got our ceremony off to a great start. Can you join me in showing your appreciation for our musicians, please? So from the video you've just watched, you'll see that your relationship with the university does not end today. In fact, it's only just beginning. You are now a member of a global alumni community of over 200,000 students. Salford graduates go on to achieve amazing things, making a difference in all walks of life, from politics, industry, the arts, scientific discovery, to serving our communities through the health service, in schools and in public service. We would love for you to keep in touch with us so that we can share in your life's journey and your achievements, but also to ensure that we can keep you up to date on the latest benefits and services available to you as a member of our community. As you cross the stage today, we'll be recording you, and you'll receive an email from us in the next couple of days inviting you to download the clip of yourself. It's just a little gift to say thank you for agreeing to let us stay in touch with you. Before the ceremony starts, I'd like to give you some pointers for crossing the stage. It is your moment. Please take your time. You can wave at your family and friends out there as well. Do take it steady. So when it's time, my colleagues in the red gowns, who you'll have seen already, they'll guide you to line up. You don't need your hats. Please leave them on your seats. As your name's called, you'll cross this stage. You'll give a nod to our presiding officer, Lucy Meacock, who will be stood in front of the big chair. You'll then continue across the stage, receive your graduation scroll just about here. Exit the stage carefully down those steps, please use the handrail, and then return to your seat. Make sure you enjoy that moment. But yes, can I ask, and I'm going to ask this twice, please stay to the end and please stay seated so that the people in front of you don't miss their moment for their graduate crossing the stage. Staying to the end is really, really important. We are super proud of everybody in this room, and everybody deserves to have a full auditorium when they cross that stage. I want the first whoop of the day and the last whoop of the day to be as loud as each other. And yep, whooping, clapping, cheering, we're here for that. So finally, if you could all make sure your phones are switched to silent for the duration of proceedings, that would also be fantastic. And now the ceremony will begin. For those of you who are able, please stand for the academic procession.
I declare this congregation open to present awards of the University of Salford.
Graduands and distinguished guests, please welcome Liz Lana, Deputy Dean of Salford Business School.
Good morning. I'm delighted to welcome our graduating students to the ceremony, as well as your family, friends and supporters. Today is an opportunity to recognise your hard work and to celebrate your achievements. And the first thing I'd like to say on behalf of everybody at Salford Business School is congratulations, well done. We look forward to the graduation ceremony every year to see such happy faces, full of expectation and determination. The fact that you've successfully completed your studies, despite the many challenges posed by the interesting times in which we live, makes your graduation all the more special. In so doing, you've demonstrated enormous strength, adaptability, and resilience. As graduates, you'll bring those qualities with you into the world of work, where they will prove as valuable as the knowledge and expertise that you acquired during your time with us. It's now widely acknowledged that we live in a world characterised by volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. As graduates of Salford Business School, you have the qualities, the aptitudes, and the mindset to succeed in a world where change is a constant. The world you inherit is beset with great challenges. Change is upon us, and it's accelerating. Yet you have the greatest opportunity in generations to be the agents of change, both in the world of work and the society that we live. I have no doubt that you will make us proud to have been part of your journey. This year, you, our students and alumni, have been doing plenty to make the university proud. Salford Business School recently hosted the UK final of Young Enterprise with Her Royal Highness. The Princess Royal was in attendance. And our second year students, Talia Guest, Oliver Scragg and Samuel Ball, who are the founders of Making Sense, which is a company which provides sensory toys for adults with disabilities, made it to the UK final. They were following in the footsteps of last year's UK European winners, who are from Salford, Jake Naylor, Jordan Hall and Aaron MacDonald, who, with their biodegradable and affordable ear protection business, Hear and Protect, beat competition from 375,000 students from more than 42 countries across Europe. Our BSc Business Management student, Lee Bowditch, was named a finalist for Clifford Chance's LGBTQ+ Undergraduate of the Year Award, which recognises those who are actively breaking down barriers and leaving a legacy, or acting as a role model by being fully themselves and excelling in their field. Lee founded the Pink Picnic in 2011, which is Greater Manchester's biggest grassroots pride event with over 8,000 visitors. And he credits this, along with his university work, in helping him to land him a place in the final. Also, our final year LLB law student, Elle Holland, recently helped win a whistleblowing case against a legal 500 lawyer, supporting her mum, Gillian, who, after witnessing instances of neglect and raising them, was then unfairly dismissed. Following 5 days in court, and thanks to Elle's legal knowledge in light of a recent employment law module that she just studied, Gillian won her case. We also have an entrepreneurial graduate, Michael Debouet, who graduated from the business school last year. He's recently launched a new clothing company, Sinmas Clothing, and is donating 10% of his profits to homeless charities. We also have alumni, Elizabeth Scott, who was recognised in King Charles's first New Year's Honours List and was awarded an MBE for services to the technology sector. Elizabeth studied with us in 2001, and her career has spanned multiple leading organisations, including EY, and more recently as the position as Client Engagement Director of TechNation. So these are just a few examples of many amazing things that you, our students and graduates of Salford Business School, have achieved. And I know that each and every one of you will have your own exciting stories to tell, and we'd like you to join us to share those stories with us in the Compass Room upstairs here at the Lowry after the group photograph which follows the ceremony. We'd also like to recognise our students who are graduating with our partners. And we've got our first cohort of BSc Applied Football Studies students here today, with thanks to our partner, Ahead in Sport, for that programme. So in taking your next steps, the opportunity to apply what you've learnt is a cornerstone of our philosophy at the business school, whether that's through your assessments, business simulation, live industry briefs, the launch programme, participation in Young Enterprise, or the Global Business Challenge. We hope that you've made your most of the time with us and you're going to use that as you move forward. And whilst your formal studies are complete, your learning is not. So please do everything you can to continue to cultivate and feed your sense of curiosity. The school's mission is to empower our diverse community of learners by inspiring curiosity, building confidence, and nurturing resilience to support every individual's personal and professional journey. And as graduates, you'll join a community of more than 43,000 alumni across the globe who are applying what they learnt at the business school in everything from small family businesses through to large multinationals. So to finish these brief remarks, it only remains for me to say, whatever path you, our graduates, took to get to us, and whichever path you choose to follow next, we wish you every success. Work hard, be kind, be daring, and make it a wonderful adventure. Whilst it's been an exciting year for our school, it's also been a year of significant achievement for our university. And as such, I'm very proud to introduce our presiding officer of the ceremony, the Chancellor, Lucy Meacock.
Thank you very much for those lovely words, distinguished guests and our graduates. What a wonderful sight this is to see you all newly qualified, new skills and raring to go. It is a truly magnificent day for us, and it's lovely to see so many families here, especially the little ones, maybe some students of the future in the making. Don't worry if they're a bit of a handful, because it all adds to the family feeling in here, which is lovely, because a lot of you will have had family demands as you're studying, and that means that you've done even better to win your qualifications today. As Chancellor of the University of Salford, I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony to celebrate your achievements and the awards that you're going to receive today. We're here today to congratulate you all as our next generation of graduates, to wish you well and to tell you how very proud we are of you as you embark on the next chapter of your lives. Today does mark the culmination of years of hard work for many of you, and recognizing your success, I can tell you, is the highlight. Thank you. Yes, I agree. It is the highlight of our university calendar. It is a pleasure, a privilege, and a total honor for me to share this day with you. I'd also like to extend a very warm welcome to your families, your friends, and your supporters, whether you've come from just down the road or whether you've traveled long distances to be here. Or maybe you're watching online, which of course is how it all goes now. So people are watching in all different locations. So a very warm welcome to all of you. You're all very welcome indeed. And I hope everyone will take away some very special memories of this important day. Your university journey will have been a pivotal moment in your lives. Alongside your specific studies, you will have further shaped your views on the world. You'll have learnt more about yourselves and created memories and friends to last a lifetime. You've developed intellectually, personally, and no doubt socially as well. Whether you're now moving on to further studies or new employment, or whether you're taking a bit of time now to reflect on those opportunities ahead, you can be confident that you have the skills to succeed in whatever you choose to do. You've done more than study for a degree here. The passion, the drive, and the determination that you've shown on your journey to date are all qualities that will serve you very well in the future. My motto has always been, never stop learning. And I can tell you, even after more than 40 years as a journalist, I learn something new every day. At the moment, you might think you've earned a bit of a break and you never want to look at another book, and I understand that. But I'd urge you to try to learn something new every day, not by scrolling on your phone, but by looking up from that screen, making eye contact, face-to-face contact, because those are the challenging moments in our lives, and they're also the times that can bring us great joy. It's about interacting with other people, not just online. I think of the wonderful people who taught me so much along the way, not only the teachers, but my colleagues and my bosses in newspapers, radio, and television, the ones who went out of their way to offer me criticism. Now, sometimes that obviously isn't easy to take, but they are the moments when we learn how to be better at what we do. So find the people that you respect in life. Ask their advice, because it will pay dividends for you. And if you're here with your mum and dad, ask them for a bit of advice, because I'm sure that that's quite a rare thing to do, because quite often we think we know it all when we're young, and actually your parents do still have quite a lot to teach you. When you get constructive criticism, just try not to take it too personally. Try to listen and learn from it. But we should never forget that we have a lot to learn from you as well. Never be afraid to speak up when you think something is wrong. Choose your battles, because you can't fight everyone over everything. But speak up and get yourself a reputation as someone who cares and someone who has the courage to voice an opinion, because that might be the most important opinion in the room. It was a very long fight for us to keep the injustice of Hillsborough in the news. Often it was a lone voice in the newsroom, and sometimes that voice was mine. And thank goodness we did our best to stand up for what was right. There endeth my message, so I hope there's something useful in that for you. We're very proud of you, as you should be proud of yourselves. And I also hope that you'll feel proud of the university, because while we're here today to celebrate your successes and achievements, the time that you've been studying with us, as we've already heard, has been a time of many achievements for our university. We've continued to make progress with the ambitious plans here. Towards the end of last year, I can tell you that we rose 5 places in the Guardian University Guide. We also went up 10 places in the Times Good University Guide. Our campus continues to develop and grow. The construction of our new Science, Engineering and Environment building in the heart of the Peel Park campus is now complete, and we're pleased to report that that is bustling with activity now. We launched the Greater Manchester Institute of Technology with our partner organisations. This is a new multi-million-pound education institute that will specialise in construction, engineering, health and digital skills. And our Centre for Medical Imaging has now opened, bringing state-of-the-art medical imaging equipment to Salford. Our work is having an impact around the world as well. Academics from Salford are helping support students in war-torn Ukraine. They've helped to create virtual field trips. As you can imagine, the ongoing war there has made fieldwork impossible. We're producing world-first research in our unique facility designed to create the energy-efficient homes of the future. 2 detached houses have been built inside the climate-controlled chamber. Energy House 2 at the university's Frederick Road campus is where we will research and test new ways of powering, heating, and insulating homes, making them more energy efficient and helping to meet new standards. This is so topical at the moment and such important work. Our commitment as a university to finding new ways to tackle climate change is unwavering. When you hear the young voices here today, you're reminded how important that is going forward. We were named as one of the UK's most sustainable universities after receiving a first-class award in the People's and Planet's University League. We were also named one of the best green spaces in the UK for the 4th year in a row. That's the Green Flag Award, the international benchmark of high quality and best practice for parks and green spaces. That's another really important issue because our commitment to improving social mobility for young people was also recognised recently when the Higher Education Policy Institute's Social Mobility Index ranked Salford at number 6 in England and number 1 in the Northwest. The findings look at how effective different universities are at delivering social mobility. We're committed to providing students with an education which gives them hands-on experiences that will set them up for life. I'm proud that the University of Salford remains at the cutting edge of world-leading research, innovation, and teaching, working to secure a better future for generations to come. In 2022, we celebrated our Research Excellence Framework, or REF results. That's the UK's system for assessing the quality of research in UK higher education institutions. We rose an impressive 22 places. That's in the league table published by the Times Higher Education, with 78% of our research rated as world-leading or internationally excellent. Moreover, we were the second highest rise of the impact of our research on the wider economy and society, moving up 36 places. We've celebrated success in the knowledge exchange framework, achieving recognition for our very high levels of engagement in working with business, a testament to the university's long-standing commitment to industry collaboration and providing real-world experiences that prepare our students for life, as well as demonstrating our economic impact across the region and way beyond. Salford Business School continues to go from strength to strength. Launch at Salford, the purpose-built incubation space, which was created to provide students and graduates with skills to help grow and develop startup businesses, continues to be incredibly successful. It's been shortlisted for multiple awards this year, and since its launch in 2018, the team's engaged with more than 1,360 students and graduates and provided in-depth support to 188 students to help them start a business. It's helped to launch 38 new businesses, create 40 new jobs, and secure £20,000 in grant funding. We continue to enhance student mobility and experience, joining forces with British University Vietnam. This enabled students and staff at both institutions to capitalise on transnational opportunities, including learning abroad and collaborative shared learning experiences, while joining forces on research, enterprise, and other projects. In addition, we continue to partner with Tampere University of Applied Sciences in Finland. We collaborate with them on our Dual Award International Business Management. Now, through the Dual Award, there's an option on our BSc International Business Management course for students to have the chance to apply to study part of their course in Finland, and then they graduate with 2 degrees, as if one isn't impressive enough. We recently announced a new strategic partnership with Microsoft, providing students with access to a brand new Microsoft lab. It's kitted out with the company's latest pioneering technology. The lab provides a professional environment in which business school students can earn Microsoft certifications, strengthening their CVs and boosting key employability skills. It showcases our continued commitment to integrating the latest innovative technology and embedding digital skills into our curriculum. In any workplace now, you will need those skills. We also became the first university to sign up to using the groundbreaking training platform Body Swaps. It uses virtual reality to help boost and develop student skills and confidence. I've had a go at that, it's brilliant. Our partnerships continue to present invaluable opportunities that support student success and support the Greater Manchester business community. We recently announced a new strategic partnership with the African Business Chamber, as well as an exclusive partnership with Growth Flag for use of its innovative online data intelligence tool. Growth Flag will be embedded into the curriculum across the business school, helping students to identify and understand the real economy and dig into the data to see what growth really looks like to support their dissertations and industry collaboration projects. Students will also be able to undertake internships and sandwich year placements to work alongside the Growth Flag team. Beyond this, the Aziz Foundation selected us as preferred partner of its master's scholarships for British Muslim students. Now that's due to our shared core values and the university's commitment to actively promoting widening participation at postgrad level. We also recently hosted the university's first International Employability Week at our Media City campus. We welcomed international students, professionals, and industry experts from within and outside the university. That 4-day event was designed to help international students to enhance their employability skills and to secure employment in the UK. On the research front, we were recognised for paving the way in labour law. We've officially become one of only 4 UK institutions to join the world-renowned Labour Law Research Network. I'm pleased you approve of that. As I say, it's lovely to hear the young ones here, so please don't worry about any noise. We're cool with that. In April, Community Finance Solutions, the business school's independent research and development unit, launched a brand new podcast, Innovation in Financial Inclusion. Episodes explore issues facing low-income consumers in the current climate, including the reality of managing on a low income, barriers to saving, and accessing affordable credit. So it really has been a really busy and exciting year for the business school. It was topped off with a visit from Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal. Now, this is especially significant for the university because her father, the late Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, was our first Chancellor here. He was Chancellor for 23 years, and he took a huge interest in what went on at Salford University in that era. So these are big shoes to fill today. The Princess Royal, I think, was especially interested too, and she took a lot of interest in the entrepreneurs at the Young Enterprise UK Startup Final. That was back in May, and that was hosted by our business school. During her visit, she met the next generation, we hope, of pioneering business leaders, creating many groundbreaking concepts that will be instrumental in supporting the UK's goal of becoming a global hub for innovation. This is an exciting and inspiring time to be part of the University of Salford community. Today, though, is about you, students from Salford Business School, graduating this year and celebrating your journey with us. It's also about all the people who have helped you on that journey. Our team alongside me today have guided you right through your university career, and they have helped you to recognize and reach your potential. Your supporters, your families and friends have also encouraged you along the way, offering emotional, practical, and of course often financial support. I think this support could do with some recognition. So anyone receiving a degree today, please, could I ask you to stand? Thank you. So for all those people here and elsewhere who have helped, inspired, and encouraged you, please, could we raise the roof with a very big round of applause? Thank you so much for that. If you'd like to take your seats again. In a moment, of course, you'll be passing across this stage. I know some of you will be a bit worried about that. I've seen the shoes. But please take your time. Enjoy your moment, because you've earned it. This part of your Salford journey will end, but a new one is just beginning. From today, you become alumni of this great university. You join a community of more than 200,000 students all around the world. Keep in touch with us. Please let us know how you're getting on and how you're doing, how we can help you, maybe how you can help us in the future. Remember, this university will always be your university. You will always be welcome here. Our successes are your successes, and we'll like to think that your successes are ours too. Remember how much you've achieved here, how far you've come in your journey with us, from navigating that online learning during a pandemic to finding new ways to develop relationships with your teachers and classmates. It's fair to say that you have overcome so much, and you have shown great determination and a willingness to adapt. We're so proud of everything that you have achieved, and you should be too. You have proved that you can do anything. And finally, I'd like you just to reflect on your abilities and your social obligations as graduates and ambassadors of the University of Salford. I'd urge you to work for the benefit of others. Be a catalyst for positive change in whatever community you choose to live and work in. Seize the opportunities that life gives you. Cherish the memories of your time at Salford. Use the skills and knowledge that you've gained here to be the very best that you can be. With the skills that you have, you'll be building a brighter future for all of us. So I'll finish by saying this to each and every one of you. Be proud of what you've achieved. Be bold in your aspirations. The future is now yours to make. And as we like to say at Salford, go out there and become unstoppable. Congratulations and thank you.
I now invite Dr. Sally Penny, MBE, to be presented for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and invite Dr. Francine Morris to present the award.
Chancellor, graduands, guests, I'm delighted to introduce our honorary graduate today, Dr. Sally Penny, MBE. I'm very proud to present Sally to you today. Sally, probably most of you know who she is, but she is a very high-profile and award-winning barrister, specialising in crime, GDPR, data protection and employment law. She is a bencher at Gray's Inn, Master of the Bench. Outside of her role as a barrister, Sally is also a prolific public speaker, patron and board member, diversity leader, radio broadcaster, media contributor, as well as an extremely proud mother of three. Sally is a first-generation British Ghanaian who has dedicated her career to championing and supporting a wide range of diversity-related initiatives and projects. She regularly speaks on equality issues at various forums and conferences, including at the House of Lords. She is very passionate in her support of women in business and leadership and has written about diversity and related issues. She believes in the need to start early and so has delivered inspirational talks to thousands of school children and university students, as well as providing mentoring and coaching. I have to, another little clap for you there, Sally. I have to admit that I found it difficult to include all of Sally's accolades in this oration, but some of the many awards Sally has won include Diversity and Inclusion Leader of the Year at the inaugural Northern Leadership Awards, Outstanding Woman in Professional Services, the Independent's Happy 50 list as an inspirational person driving positivity in the UK, the Prime Minister's Point of Light Award, Charisma's Outstanding Social Behaviour Award, Highly Commended Barrister of the Year in the Modern Law Awards, Woman of Influence to her service for law. And I'll stop there. But in honesty, the list does go on from there. So that's a snapshot. Sally also sits as a non-executive director on various boards, including our own industry advisory board, Arawak Walton Housing Association, Code Think Limited, Camberwell Park School, where she's governor, vice chair, and chair of the Standards Committee. To all of these organisations, Sally brings her experience and expertise in a variety of areas, including governance, employment law, and cyber security. Sally was awarded an She was awarded an MBE for services to diversity, social mobility, and the law in Her Majesty the Queen's 2020 New Year's Honours List. Sally is also a keen fundraiser, supporting numerous local and national charities that include Manchester Children's Hospital and the Christie. She works exceptionally hard at fundraising, running marathons when she really shouldn't, like when she's got flu or something like that. She's still running marathons and holding events to create awareness and encourage philanthropy in others. She's also founder of the social enterprise FMD, which is a community network that aims to connect the community and campaigns to end loneliness and isolation. Sally is also founder of Women in the Law UK, a not-for-profit networking and professional development organisation that supports gender diversity and women's progression in the sector. Her acclaimed podcast, Talking Law, now has over 1 million listeners globally, from aspiring lawyers to women in business and hopefully all of our law students here today. Sally is a companion of the Chartered Management Institute, a chartered manager, fellow of the RSA, trustee of Access to Justice Foundation, and member of the Advocates Gateway Committee. On top of that, Sally is also a published author. In addition to legal books and guides on subjects such as data protection, cybersecurity, employment rights, and post-COVID legislation, she has written on skills including confidence and purpose. She's also a children's author with books including Where Are You From?, which is a celebration of Black British history, and her Rosie and the Unicorn series as well. So it is with gratitude and much admiration that I stand here today and say that Sally is also extremely committed to the University of Salford, and in particular to our law students at Salford Business School. Her social value work aligns with working with students who may have experienced intersectional barriers in their legal career pathways, including the transition into the workplace. She sees her role on our advisory board as a critical, high-profile black female role model who can inspire and support law and business students. Even though Sally is probably the busiest person I've ever met, she's never too busy to help me ensure that our students have as much chance as they can to network with inspirational people. She always makes time to pass on skills advice when she has absolutely nothing to gain except the hope of securing a diverse talent pipeline into the legal profession. On a personal level, I am really grateful for Sally's support and friendly criticism when required. Sally has a very serious job, but she also has a very great sense of humour, and I am in total awe, as are many others, at her time management skills. One might ask, how does she manage to fit all of that in? The answer is I have no idea, I really don't know. Sometimes by the seat of her pants. Somehow, there are more than 24 hours in Sally's day. She manages to do all the things I've talked about whilst prioritising her family. Absolutely amazing. Her beautiful children and family are with us here today, and it's been wonderful meeting them this morning. So it's been my absolute pleasure to be able to nominate Sally for this honour, because I know that she truly deserves it. Chancellor, I present for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, Dr. Sally Penny, MBE.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. I'm so delighted for you.
Thank you, Dr. Francine Morris, for that introduction. Chancellor, students, graduates, parents, nanas and granddads, I know there are some here, aunts and uncles, and so many more. Congratulations on your graduation. You are the class of 2023. Can we just pause and clap for you again? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say how absolutely thrilled I am to be in receipt of this amazing honour. In fact, I feel quite emotional, not a great skill for a lawyer, but that's probably because I'm used to speaking in a courtroom to an audience of about 3 people in the Court of Appeal or to a jury of 12. So this is out of my comfort zone. Would you believe? Thank you for this great honour. My voice is going, so you have to bear with me. I'm so grateful and so happy right now for you and for me. I've only got 5 minutes, so and I'm used to giving speeches to people who want to hear it. So I hope you'll bear with me for as much as I can go and indulge me. My own career as a barrister began over 30 years ago when I changed from what my parents wanted me to do, which was to at least be a doctor like them, following their footsteps, or a dentist. Probably, I think, the law was never in the option. The African dream for them, or for migrant families, it was a doctor, an engineer, an accountant perhaps, certainly not a lawyer. I like to think that it's probably because they didn't know any good ones, but I hope they do now. My career started with many rejections. The wonderful description that was just read, I was feeling emotional because I didn't think that was me. It is me. But it didn't start off like that, whatever success might be. I made many applications to simply have work experience, and I didn't always get it. And then the training, I didn't always get the training places that I expected. I was clever, I wasn't stupid. I simply just didn't get it, and I had to navigate how to work around those rejections. On one occasion, I was told I couldn't be a barrister for 2 reasons. 1, because I was a woman. 2, because I was black. I thought they were going to say 3 because I was short, but I never arose. I dealt with that by wearing big heels. But that didn't stop me, and I'm telling the story because it fueled me. I've been doing some outreach work recently with a High Court judge, and when we're there, I talk about resilience to the children. And he talks about his own experience, very different to mine. He is a white male with lots of privileges. And he says to the children, when he received his own rejections, now let's just see about that. And it was interesting when he said that, because that's what I've been saying in my own head. So in the courtroom, I make sure I'm the most prepared person there, the best that they can be, in whatever case I'm doing, whether it's a small case or a little case, and a controversial case or not, or a high-profile case. Whatever the case is, I'm the best there is in the room. And when things don't go right, I review what went wrong and I learn from it. I share that because I think all of us here can use that mantra, no matter what area we go to. Outside of the courtroom, you already know what I do. In the courtroom, you know about my work and the areas I specialize in. And the law has largely been of a comfort to me, even when my eldest son was really poorly. Outside of the courtroom, using the platforms that I have, I've tried to create purposeful organizations through professional development to ensure that women and men and minorities are encouraged to enter the law and can simply thrive, not just exist. And I did so by setting up some of the initiatives you heard from. When I felt that younger people or all people needed to hear about the journeys of leaders with perhaps non-traditional routes into the law, from council estates to becoming KCs, I started a podcast. It was only for me. I interviewed people that I thought were interesting, and I told their stories. I didn't cross-examine them, at least I tried not to. But I did that so that we could have a wider audience, because sometimes we don't always have access to the people who can inspire us or give careers advice and so on. And I try to do the same through, indeed, my legal textbooks, which were affordable. Interestingly, most of the time when I give a speech or anything, people are more interested in the Rosie and the Unicorn series of books, which are about a sparkly unicorn flying about making dreams true. They were written with my 3 children who are here. Reflecting on my 23 years as a barrister, and reflecting on your graduation today, it's your graduation, it's your day, forced me to think about what things would be like for me if I was starting, and perhaps maybe things I've learned that you'll allow me to share with you that I hope you might find useful. I don't say it because I'm an expert, I'm still learning, but these are some of the things that I've learned along the way that I thought, as you embark on the start of the next journey, might be useful. And I wanted to start by saying, remember to always be you. I've seen the shoes as well, they're really great, and the suits, and whatever you're wearing here, but you're all individuals and you are extraordinary. So remember to be you. But there are some other things I'd like to perhaps say, and I hope they are useful. Look how extraordinary you are. You've managed to graduate whilst going through a pandemic, which was hell, right? Quite frankly, perhaps the experience may have been different. Who knows? You'll never know, but you've done it. And so remember that on the times when you're not feeling as great, on the times when you feel like maybe you want to give up on whatever it is, you're already extraordinary because you've completed one part already. And so here are my advice or tips that might be helpful, that if I was starting again, perhaps advice to my younger self. Firstly, find a purpose, whatever that might be. It might be in the jobs you apply for. It may be in the things you do outside of the workplace when you do find work, but find a purpose. And even better, how wonderful would it be to combine it into some form of entrepreneurship? Secondly, give back. Today may feel like the end of your journey at the university here. And maybe you're going to do a master's or a doctorate, I don't know, an MBA. There's lots going on at Salford. That's part of why I've been associated with it. But give back, not just university, in other ways. We can all do something. It may be reading in schools, I don't know. But find a way to give back. 3, never give up. Resilience is key. I've already alluded to it. My own life may have seemed like a glory of success. It hasn't. But I've had to learn to be resilient, pick up when those failures come, pick up when the rejections come. I don't mean the court cases. There's a route of appeal in most of those, and I usually win. I'm talking about in each of our lives. We all know it needn't be related to the law. But don't give up and keep going. Fourthly, I'd like to say something about imposter syndrome. And I want you to use imposter syndrome as a superpower. What is your superpower? You know those times when you're not actually feeling great, you're not feeling confident. Think about the times that you just nailed it. It's not a swear word, I don't think. Think about those times. And I want you to use the imposter. When you enter rooms where you're the only person, the only woman in my case, the only black face, the only small person, the only person sounding like this, use the imposter, whatever you're in. Maybe you're neurodiverse and you're worried about that, how to navigate that in the environment. Use that as your superpower. We've all got it. Nobody here hasn't got a superpower, and that includes our mums and dads. 5, mental health. Let's look after our well-being and our mental health. The mind plays with us. It's a bit like Gollum, good Gollum, bad Gollum, from The Lord of the Rings. For those who have read it, might be showing my own age. Whatever that is, the doubting voice, look after your mental health. 6, family. Family, in the end, really is all that we have. The people who support us, the people who love us, the people who put up with us. My husband's here, so I've got to say that. I'm the eldest of 5 children. My brother is also here with his wife, Neve, their children, Serena, Ronan, and Cora. And my own children are here, Jack, Will, and Maddie, and my husband, Rob, long and suffering. I sometimes refer to him as my fourth child, but I've got to stop saying that now. And my own parents who are here, Knack and Peace. Your families are here too, some physically in the room, some maybe online, some maybe from a distance, wherever you might have come from, or in the country or travelled. But in the end, family. If anything happened to me, it wouldn't be, my cases would just be replaced by another person conducting those cases in my own life. But my family would seriously miss me. And it's my family that I phone up when things are not going great. It's my family that are constantly there with me. So I want to thank my own for their own love and endurance. And I'd invite you to always remember your own as they have supported you through these years of study. The last thing I wanted to say was about building networks. You've been studying with some fantastic people here as colleagues and as fellow students, and now as graduates and graduands here. But you've also been taught by some fantastic people who sit here. Make sure you stay in their networks and make sure you stay in touch. I think Dr. Morris is going to say my speech is so long. I am approaching the end. I hope the next 23 years of my career as a barrister practicing law remain meaningful in some way, and I can use this great honour that I've been given today to make a small difference and make a small change in the world, along the way highlighting the great work being done by Salford University. Today may feel like the end, as I've said, but it's not. It's just the beginning of your great future. Stay in touch with the university. One of the great things I enjoy sitting on the advisory board is seeing the alumni posts, especially on LinkedIn. You heard some of it from the Chancellor, outlining cases being won, entrepreneurial businesses being started. It is great. We at the university would like to hear more from you. I can't wait to see what you achieve and where you go next. It's not the end, it's the beginning. I don't know if you know the university motto, but it's Altura Petatamus. Now, it's not Hakuna Matata, which my kids thought it was from The Lion King. It translates as follows: let us seek higher things. And so I wish you the very best of luck in the future. Stay in touch, as I've said, with friends and colleagues you've made here from Salford, and seek higher things. When I was writing this speech, I looked to see some of the alumni, as you are now, and they include all sorts of wonderful people, including an actor called James Sturgis, you can Google him, and a variety of other people. You are now the alumni and the face of the university. And so as you seek higher things, which I know you will, I'm confident that they will all come to fruition. Thank you for listening to me. I know I was more than 5 minutes. Just before we go, because I prosecute for people for breaching data, I'd like to take a big selfie. If you don't want to be in it, cover your face. And so I'm just seeking permission to take a mass selfie. Is that all right? All right. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.
Graduands and distinguished guests, we will now commence the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards from the Salford Business School. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I'd like to invite Dr. Tahir Rashid, Associate Dean International, to present these awards.
Good morning. After words of wisdom and inspiration, Chancellor, on behalf of the Salford Business School, I present for the award of Doctor of Philosophy titled Towards an Effective Enforcement of Environmental Criminal Law, Rethinking Sanctions for Air Pollution Criminals in Iraq, Ibrahim Shakir Mahmood. Masters of Law, International Business Law, Oluwakemi Edibisi. Alexandros Fatidis. Edna Nandwa. Hannah Odigi. Ibetola Oloke. Shishira Shashi. Lillian Ugba. Master of Laws, International Commercial Law, Candida Atija de Souza Abilio Acacio. Latifa Altunyan. Dave Dukey. Amelia Helu. Gurpreet Jasal. Ravi Kirpalani. Grace Marabe. Nana Ama Akaya Awuso Bakai. Desire Satya. Wing Yin Allen Tam. Martin Wilbert Kolikoli. Master of Science, Human Resource Management and Development, Anuna Parveen. Harcharan Singh. Hina. Grace Alwanshola Adibayo. Ayasobomi Tope Adimuso. Fumilola Adiosola Adiogun. Gemma Ann Allen. Rajat Arora. Constance Okupafani Asioto, Thomas Fergal Bradnam, Benjamin Daniel Cottrell, Monica Isu Ekohomun Unche, Pamela Ogochukwu Franklin, Uzamaka Olaibiro Harrison, Mohammed Afrid Hassan, Oluwabukola Hayodin, Sophie Oluchukwu Ikche, Grace Layola Jacobs, Nimalka Sandamali Jayathala Puli, Stephanie Latham, Benjamin Mbikai, Mariam Nasser, Precious Wegri, Pamela Cherokee Okrefo, Olohor Flora Oko, Tivaladuluwa Benedicta Ola Hosila, Similuluwa Apulua Oluse, Chukwu Becini Wanisa Onurua, Vishnu Raj, James Alistair Skard, Olukomemi Tunde Ulateo, Steffi Teresa Vegisi, Master of Science, Human Resource Management and Development, Randa Muhammad H. Abdul Halim, Aristonis Vigas Amaral Lopez, Mavis Amoha, Sylvia Asante, Seth Asare, Amilath Bolowung, Nina Proxon Ilhimi, Linda Isa Fengi, Maria Angelica Flores, Papa Patreleniga Sangita Nilande Godagama, Marianne Husse Nagel, Najwan Dood Muhammad Isa, Vimalini Lakshman Dinesh Khanna Lakshmanan, Deborah Mensa, Bezar Abdul Qadir Muhammad, Edinke Onifad, Sharon Sambote, Chantavile Saisulian, Susan Vegisa Wangwe, Master of Science, Leadership and Management, Kate Dixon, Arjun Vijay, Sabine Francis, Lukman Olamide Abbas, Abdul Aziz Abdullahi. Adibukola Abimbola. Emmanuel Yinka Adikenwi. Adibukola Ore Adipujo Ojo. Thomas Ekpoza Edisonle. Fader Ibrahim Adifkubola. Adikunle Olaje Ajayi. Isaac Aluwafemi Ajayi. Samuel Adebayo Akinlade. Owen Akivande. Ivorari David Alagoa. Noor Othman Alburi. Destiny Amson. Aminu Fiaz Anupora. Ankur Unu. Chloe Louise Armstrong. Anusha Baby. Marcus Baker. Martin Baines. Joseph Benny. Arjun Sunil Chirakal. Mohsin Arif Chupoda. Hui Long Ling Chow. Arun Christopher. Randika Don. Joseph Devasi. Sigan Aziz Rojai. Manoj Gautam Emani. Rose Erwu Erute. Idara Abong Ayo 18. Anthony Francis. Arnold Santos Gamboa. Latif Badagasai. Ayub Kirme Garambaikal. Julian Asta Gonzalez. Clara Grossiol. Vishnu Hari Pilal. Mira Hari. Theodore Kwaku Holmanu. Eric Pitan Elvivare. Samuel James. Paul Hojo Padiara. Nigel Sebastian Jose. Melvin Tamba Joseph. Sarah Joseph. Junu Monjoy. Kevin Joy. Elizabeth Julius. Abedullah Junaid. Kratana Kaliadata Chandar. Muhammad Sharif Kakapuntu Parambil. Selbin Kurian Kala Katil Parambil Tom. Kirtina Kayai Shanmukhan. Jeffing James. Akhil Baby. Hana Kiral Vargova. Muhammad Rashid Kolasari. Monesh Bandana Kolyande Somaya. Muhammad Aslam, Siddharth Banubali Kotali, Rakhil Kunohi Koroth, Melvin Tommy, Blessing Kurovatharya, Jackson Chako, Richard Yuhin Lau, Shakib Madala, Jerry Matthews, Divya Jyoti Masela, Everton Morgan, Ajmer Khan Muhammad Rafi, Alimatu Sadia Musa, Dharani Priyanka Naidu, Mohanand Nawaf Najim, Fahad Nakal, Oju Kapodia, Harikshnan Nandikara Puduvatil, Parveen Nikalika Pradeep, Chindima Esther Nwachuku, Nina Merit Wanko, Cyril Isaac Oguchu, Emmanuel Ohin Gyan, Yurubu Orioze, Colette Ojuku, Solomon Okini, Austin Okoro, Bekululova Olabayo, Oluwafemi Olajuba, Ayodeji Omtugon, In Umudu, Edikunle Onufuwa, John Paul Onudijinjo, Joyce Itohon Orido, Abimbola Orayo, Ekikalo Faith Osage, Emanuela Ihage Otosi, Desmond Korateng Owusu, Akshedat Dharman, Jeswin Palatra Putrakansalam Shaji, Marie Marcel Passard, Subin Peter, Rejoice Philip, Samad Shashin Pokel, Prinish Prasnan, Vinesh Pilukel, Kamarul Islam, Olalulua Faith Qadri, Magizan Rajindran, Ijaz Rasu, Ramya Ravachindan, Ashley Saji, Rahul Maga Senthil Kumar, Arvind Shaji, Albin Shaju, Samita Sarasafati, Suket Sharma, Alessandra Simonato Stefani, Pooja Singh, Udaya Banu Siranjeevi, Barinda Sivakumar, Stephen Asim Smart, Michael Dare Soina, Atul Stanley, Evangeline Monica Stephen, Nitin Sudrasnan, Amal Sani, Shrihari Suresh, Sheikh Tajul Islam Tuhin, Jazil Thandu Prakal, Jewel Kuruvila Thomas, Justin Thomas, Mohsin Tonikara, Soble Salam, Midin Unikrashnan, Drona Upuluri, Rashmika Varada, Alan Varghese, Nivin Varghese, Sharita Varghese, Pratibhan Baripandian, Soloni Verma, Prate bin Abdul Wahab, Area Wamini, Rukia Yusuf, Master of Science, Strategic Human Resource Management, Rebecca Carter, Marie McClay, Mary Ann Price, Scott Smith, Postgraduate Diploma, Human Resource Management and Development, Safina Osborne. Postgraduate Certificate, Employment Policy and Practice, Sarah Aslam. Angie Bake, Carol Bonner, Matthew Andrew Brereton, Sophie Keynes, Sarah Amy Stewart Flett, Caroline Hinton, Jenny Horswell, Robert Neil Benjamin Jerome, Elizabeth Rebecca Norton, Chloe White Owens, Megan Lynn Roche, Gareth John Walbank, Savannah Florence Wright, congratulations to our graduates. Chancellor, thank you very much.
So, before we commence the next section of awards, can I just remind our guests to please stay seated until the end of the ceremony. Thank you so much. So we will now commence the presentation of the Undergraduates Awards from the Salford Business School. Each student will be presented individually, and I would like to invite Dave Fallon, Director of Law, Economics, Accounting and Finance, to present the awards.
Chancellor, on behalf of Salford Business School, I present for the award of Bachelor of Laws, Corporate Law, Aya Reza Abdullah Abdali Issa Al-Kanazi. Ellis Jones. Lauren May Scott. Bachelor of Laws, Corporate Law with Professional Placement, Alexandria Dootson. Bachelor of Laws, Law, Adegbayi Samuel Okiki Adeosun. Sana Ahmed. Uzair Ahmed. Faithful Ajose. Adiba Ali. Shah Mahin Ali. Seda Masuma Ali. Muhammad Ridwan Alam. Majidul Ansari. Sadia Oraman. Regan Austin. Humza Rashid Barre. Georgianne Barnes. Sam Beasley. Suhana Begum. Chloe Beboudi. Mia Kate Bradley. Isabella Grace Brett. Madison Holly Georgia Charnley. Halima Ansar Chowdhury. Louise Claire Churchill. Leonie Crystal Claire Home. Grace Olivia Dingwall. Tina Dragonetti. Dilyara Duran. Sophie Rebecca Fielding. Morgan Ann Finlay. Christopher Fleming. Bethany Julie Frame. Carisha Desiree Francis. Kerry Louise Gow. Hannah Hanif. L. George Holland. Aksa Hussain. Mohammed Adil Hussain. Zainab Hussain. Obioma Emelda Ijeoma Ibe. Alize Ikram Chowdhury. Aaron Ingleby. Mohammed Jawad. Ariana Lily Jefford Roberts. Leah Johnston. Tamsin Amy Johnston. Rosita Jakar. Maria Capadia. Nathan Kelly. Atifa Khalik. Zainab Khan. Folashade Adedoyin Kuye Adekanye. Martina Laskovska. Sarah Layden. Anila Mahmood. Nevish Mahmood. Rohan Mahmood. John D. Salomon Moroni. Kira Martin. Ying Lee Billy McGinn. Courtney McInerney. Anissa Momin. David Aaron Morris. Samina Naz. Trishna Note. Hasti Parvizi. Ilomi Haruni Pereira. Lydia Pitt. Laura Catherine Purcell Moss. Alayali Rizvi. Georgia Lee Roberts. Saba Rubani. Amna Sajid. Ayla Sajid. Tizia Satiroglu. Stephanie Sagunle. Maria Ulhaq. Mohammed Vaid. Tasneem Wahid. Apollo Walker. Alize Warech. Heather Ward. Millie Whitehead. Hadika Zahir. Maria Zamir. Afifa Zubair. Bachelor of Laws, Law with Criminology, Junaid Ahmed. Ikra Ayaz. Christian Berry. Sophie Bladen. Grace Cannon. Leah Victoria Jane Carrington. Celine Marie Cosgrove. Chelsea Paige Patricia Cromwell. Kia Chantel Gordon. Athalia Eden Harmer Stewart. Sophie Hoff. Naya Kasim. Sarah Crossover. Arub Manzar. Fabio Miranda. Chloe Oliver. Tegan Tara Rodney Johnson. Gaia Rosignoli. Sheza Sajad. Wajiha Salim. Sam Selwood-Richards. Maria Shakil. Amy Sherburn. Emily Spriggs. Brendan Ward. Sophie Jane Williams. Anisha Yassin. Bachelor of Laws, Law with Management, Quincy Issy Jack. Bachelor of Laws, Law with Professional Placement, Megan Kate Parker. Bachelor of Laws, Law, Media and Digital Industries, Asad Afsal. Zara Ali. Harish Karthikeyan. Naomi Okezi. Bachelor of Laws, Law, Media and Digital Industries with Study Abroad, Liam Dixon. Bachelor with Science with Honours Applied Football Studies, Lauren Hannah Blackburn. Alex Felix Crean. Jade Melissa Moore. Raymond Paul Woodhouse. Ben Wynn. Bachelor of Science with Honours Business Management with Law, Syra Kazi. Alina Iona Radu. Bachelor of Science with Honours Human Resource Management, Osman El Ghazoli Awad El Gid Abdel Momentnem. Bandar Al Hadia. Hamza Ali. Kainat Azhar. Olivia Cahill. Elzioma Justina Chikwendu. Paige Emma Doherty. Mariam Hussain. Osama Kashlam. Maya Taylor. Bachelor of Science with Honours Human Resource Management with Professional Experience Year, Arbaz Mahmood. Diploma of Higher Education, Business Management with Law, Ornella Yala. Diploma of Higher Education, Law, Samia Tariq. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Mental Health, Imadi Omeyadamwenze. Bachelor of Science Nursing Studies, Etienne Morel Masop Sabang. Master of Science Human Resource Management and Development, Ogenjef Jiro Akaroda. Doctor of Philosophy, Facilitating Compliance and Coercive Enforcement of Foreign Investment Arbitration Awards, Tracy Sefakor Boahini. Master of Science, Human Resource Management and Development, Peditin Jennifer Hedadoyen. Master of Science, Procurement, Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Chithra Swamanathan. Bachelor of Laws, Law, Farah Hussain. Master of Science, Procurement, Logistics and Supply Chain Management, James Samuel Babatunde.
Graduates and guests, that concludes the presentation of the awards. Before I invite the Chancellor to close the ceremony, I'd like to let you all know that there'll be a photo for our newly anointed graduates out in the piazza. So if I can ask guests to remain in your seats until the academic procession, followed by our graduates, have left the theatre, that would be excellent. Thank you very much. So I would now like to invite the Chancellor, Lucy Meacock, to close the ceremony.
Well done to all of you. A few tears there crossing the stage. It was just lovely to meet all of you and to get the chance to say well done. On behalf of the University of Salford, I would like to offer my sincere congratulations today to each and every one of our graduates. Please, could I ask you to join me in a round of applause? So let's get them all to stand up, please. Put on your hats. Oh, you wear those well. Well done, they look fantastic, you all look wonderful. And don't forget, we want to capture that moment in a photograph outside. I just want to take that in, and I know there are lots of photographs being taken in here, so I just want to give you a second to do that. But we'll get another one outside. Hopefully it's not raining out there. I declare this congregation closed. May I invite you to stand.